Have you ever heard of a decision so small, yet so dangerous, that it altered the course of someone's life forever? This is a story of love, betrayal, and consequences so shocking that no one involved ever recovered fully. Sit tight as we unravel a tale where passion led to chaos and deception was just the beginning. It all started with a chance encounter at a cafe in the heart of the city. Emma, a successful corporate executive with a seemingly perfect life, sat at her usual spot by the window, sipping her latte. The steady hum of life outside was soothing, a welcome distraction from her crumbling marriage. Her husband, David, had become distant, more obsessed with his work than with her. They shared the same roof but lived in different worlds. Then there was Leo, charming, magnetic, and spontaneous. He wasn't the type to blend into the background. Tall, confident, with a mischievous smile, he exuded an energy that made people gravitate toward him. Emma noticed him the moment he walked in. He caught her glance, held it for just a beat too long, and then smiled. That smile was the spark. They exchanged polite conversation that day, nothing out of the ordinary. But Emma found herself returning to the cafe, hoping to see him again. Each conversation grew deeper, filled with laughter, stories, and subtle flirtation. She knew it was dangerous, but for the first time in years, she felt alive. One rainy afternoon, Emma and Leo found themselves sharing an umbrella, walking down the cobblestone street near the cafe. The city lights reflected off the wet pavement, creating a romantic, surreal atmosphere. "You're not like anyone I've ever met," Leo confessed softly, his voice barely audible over the rain. Emma felt her heart race. She knew this was the point of no return, but she couldn't stop herself. That night, she didn't go home to David. Instead, she and Leo shared an evening filled with passion, laughter, and promises neither of them intended to keep. What was supposed to be a fleeting romance became an intense affair. They met in secret, their love hidden in the shadows of hotel rooms and quiet corners of the city. But secrets have a way of slipping through the cracks. David wasn't as oblivious as Emma thought. He had noticed the late nights, the distant stares, the phone calls she claimed were from work. One evening, Emma returned home to find David waiting in the living room, a manila envelope on the table in front of him. "I hired a private investigator," David said coldly, his voice devoid of emotion. Emma's heart sank. She wanted to deny it, to lie her way out, but the evidence was right there: photos, hotel receipts, timestamps. "You humiliated me," David continued, his voice breaking. "I loved you, Emma. And this is how you repay me." Tears streamed down her face, but words failed her. The guilt was overwhelming, but even worse was the realization that her actions had shattered the life they had built together. Emma thought the worst was over, but she was wrong. A week later, she received an anonymous letter at her office. The sender knew everything, not just about the affair, but intimate details about her business dealings and personal finances. The letter threatened to expose her affair and alleged company misconduct unless she paid a substantial sum of money. Panic set in. Who could know so much? Leo? No, he wouldn't betray her, would he? Desperate, Emma confronted Leo. "Did you tell anyone about us?" Leo looked genuinely hurt. "Of course not. I would never." But trust was a fragile thing, already weakened by the foundation of lies their relationship was built on. Emma decided to involve the police, but the threats escalated. The anonymous sender revealed photos that could destroy her reputation and career. She was on the brink of losing everything: her marriage, her job, and the carefully curated life she had built. In a shocking turn of events, Emma discovered that the blackmailer was not a stranger. It was David. Consumed by rage and heartbreak, he had orchestrated the entire scheme to bring her to her knees. "You didn't just betray me," he spat. "You made a fool out of me." And now you'll know what it feels like to lose everything." Emma was speechless. The man she had once loved had become someone she no longer recognized. But Emma wasn't one to back down. She hired a legal team, who not only cleared her name but also uncovered shady business dealings on David's part. The revelation led to his downfall, both personally and professionally. The affair had left Emma scarred, but it also made her stronger. She rebuilt her life, this time on her terms. As for Leo, he faded into the background, just a chapter in her story. Emma learned the hard way that love, passion, and betrayal often come with unexpected consequences. But in the end, she emerged wiser, stronger, and unshackled from the chains of her past. What would you do if a single mistake threatened to destroy your entire life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell icon for more gripping stories filled with passion, intrigue, and unforgettable twists. This has been Whispers of Passion, where every love story has a dark side. Stay tuned for more.